What's up, boys? Taking a look at some more NBA player props today over on Prize Picks. Prize Picks, my favorite website, and after take a look at some NBA player props, highly recommend joining. Use code DOMG on Prize Picks to match your first deposit 100% up to $100. You guys can win up to 10 times your money, and it is available in most states, so I highly recommend joining Prize Picks again. Use code DOMG to match your first deposit 100% up to $100. But we're bouncing back today. I know I haven't posted the last 2 days. But yesterday was pretty good for, I think, a lot of people. Yesterday, undefeated on the Patreon. If you guys are interested in joining, now is the perfect time to go ahead and join because you guys get it from today until the end of April. So you guys don't have to sign up in the middle and then only get like for half of the month, So perfect day to join the Patreon. If you guys want some extra research, you guys can go ahead and join. The link is in my description. Up 10.49 units, I believe it was last month. I usually try to be a lot better than I was last month. But it was a good month. I mean, 10.49. Definitely could have been a lot better, but I am content with it being up 10.49 units, but I plan on being much more better now. But yesterday was a great day, undefeated on the Patreon. So, yeah, if you guys are interested in joining, go ahead and go on the description below. And there's also a MLB and NBA package you guys can get on Patreon, because I'll be doing MLB plays this month as well. So I plan on doing that. So also on the channel, you guys will see that opening day is, I believe, April 8th or 9th. I don't quite remember. It's one of those 2 days. Opening day is. So if you guys are interested in joining and getting any of those two, you can go ahead and join that as well. But sorry for that long intro. Only 2 plays for you guys today over here in this video. I know it's posted a little bit late. I usually hate the early slates. So yeah, I hate the early slates a lot, man. They usually screw me over. So I try to stay away from them for the most part. They also leave a bad taste in my mouth for the rest of the day if I end up doing not great. But yeah, so let's go and talk about these here. Just 2 short ones. It's going to be a very, very fast video here. But perfect opportunities here. So Kyrie Irving is the first one I like here, over 5.5 assists here. Kyrie over 5.5 assists here, averaging 6.8 in his last 5 games. Facing Atlanta tonight at 7:40. 5, 4, 11, 6, and 8 in his last 5 games here. So he did miss the last 2 games, but I feel like he can at least get the edge here against Atlanta. Atlanta is usually one of the weaker defenses, especially against the guards. And we'll also go ahead and take more of a look into this one on why I like it. But he's a minus 130 to go and hit this over. He's hitting 46% of his games this season, and is hitting 5 out of his last 10 games. I believe he was 2 for 3 versus Atlanta that last season. I don't think he's played them this season. I don't 100% remember. I don't believe he's played them this season. And I think he was 2 for 3 last season. Don't quote me on that. I'd have to go ahead and double check that. But let's go ahead and refresh this page here. It's been a while since I refreshed this. But let's take a look at this game here. So Kyrie Irving, point guard, going against the Atlanta Hawks here. It's a 2-point spread, 240.5 over-under. Great look here. Huge over-under, minimal spread. Amazing. Love to see it. So this website right here is called FanDuel NBA Defense versus Position. Let's take a look at the point guard assists versus the Atlanta Hawks. And Atlanta Hawks are on the 3rd most assists per game to the point guard position so far this season per FanDuel NBA Defense versus Position. Let's go to the last 7 games here. Atlanta is still on the easier side. I believe this is the 15th most assists per game to the point guard position this season. So about right in the middle right there. So I think it's a pretty good spot here, especially with where they've been season long. I mean, there's a lot of crap ton of assists. And he's been really close. I mean, last 2 games here. I definitely think the matchup can give him the edge here. And he's averaging 6 points in his last 5 as well. So that is kind of bumped up by that Charlotte number. But I think he's got a great spot here. The odds are in his favor. So I definitely like Kyrie Irving to go ahead and hit the over here against Atlanta. The last and final play here, I usually try to do at least 3 in these videos. I try to do at least 5 to 6 plays. I think on most dates I do about 6 for those bigger slates. Today was a little bit of a smaller slate, so I'm not doing that much. But yeah, I try to usually do about 6 on the Patreon, but sometimes more. But anyways, 3 for these videos. But let's take a look at the last one here. It's going to be from the Atlanta Hawks. I don't even need to type in his name because he's right down here. I like Kevin, over 14.5 points here. He's killed this in his last 4 games, man. 20, 22, 20, and 23. Averaging about 18.6 in his last 5 games here. So let's take a look more into this one. He's a minus 104 to hit this over. He's hitting 4 straight games, like I showed you guys, and he is 2 for 2 versus Brooklyn this season with 16 points and 19 points in those 2 games. Let's take a look at this here. So the Atlanta game here, shooting guard versus the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 2-point spread, 240.5 over-under. Already covered that. Should be a ton of shots getting put up, and I'm loving the spot here for Kevin, man. He's already hit twice against Brooklyn this season. I just gotta hope he makes it a 3rd time. So let's take a look at the points here. The shooting guard, Brooklyn is allowing shooting guards here. And they are allowing the 3, 6, 8. They're allowing the 8th most points per game to the shooting guard position so far this season. last 7 games here, Brooklyn is allowing the 5th most points per game to the shooting guard position. So it's a great matchup for both Kyrie Irving for assists and Kevin Huerter for some shooting guard points tonight. So I'm loving the spot here for both of these guys. I think it should hopefully be a pretty good one tonight. But yeah, always take everything at your own risk. Always do your own research. Don't go directly just off of what I say. So just always look more into these for sure. A lot of stuff can change, man, with odds and all that different stuff by game time. I mean, who knows? Maybe Trae Young gets ruled out tonight, and that's even better for Kevin Huerter. But there could also be some different stuff that happens. I mean, like DeJounte Murray last night and Grayson Allen got ruled out last second. So, I mean, just kind of things like that happen. They can screw up some of your entries. So I usually wait to make mine at game time, but it's nice to do some early research. So hopefully this video helped you guys out a little bit. I really would appreciate if you guys left a like and subscribed. Really does help me out. If you guys are enjoying the Patreon, go ahead and do it. And if you guys wish, man, if you want some extra research over there. But that's pretty much going to do it, man. Appreciate watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.